Welcome back, everybody. Don't you feel like it's been hard to keep track of the days of the week, but we finally made it to Friday. Here we are. Joining me now is ABC4's movie critic and celebrity interviewer Patrick Beatty to share some fun picks for the upcoming year. And we start with Squid Game 2 on Netflix.
Right. This just came out, I believe, last week, and this is about a 7-episode season. It's a two-parter, so get ready for the part 2 of this coming later this year. But this has just as much suspense as the first season, just as much fear, but also the writing in this is incredible. The parallels to season 1, if you go back and watch them multiple times, you're going to see things that you didn't before, and just these are incredible performances.
Patrick, was this a surprise? Did we know this was dropping?
Well, this season, it actually wasn't even supposed to happen. The creator has actually gone on record to say, I really just wanted some cash for season 2. Not a really good way to sell
I mean,
a
that's
season.
honest.
It's honest, but if he gets the money and he can deliver like this, then please keep making more. And apparently they're going to do an American version eventually.
So if you're a fan of season 1, you will like season 2.
Yes, but keep in mind, it is a part 1. So if you're like, this story didn't finish, get ready in 2025 this year.
Like everybody's doing that now. They want to just hold you, like you anticipate what's coming next. All right, let's talk about Cunk on Life, also on Netflix.
Right, both of these dropped recently. This is kind of a BBC mockumentary, right? If you've seen like Sacha Baron Cohen's Borat and Bruno and all those kind of like, here's somebody going into an interview where there's a professional and they're just going to completely destroy it or do something weird with it, like The Daily Show. This is kind of like that. I think this is one of the funniest things that I've seen on Netflix in a while, but it's very dry British humor. So if you're not a fan of like maybe the Monty Python silliness and stuff like that, it may not work for you, but it does for me. I give it a see.
That was beautifully shot, by the way.
Yes.
Like the visuals are really cool.
They make it look like a legitimate documentary, but it's the silliest stuff. The questions are ridiculous. Yeah.
Okay, sorry, I didn't ask you what grade you gave Squid Game 2.
Oh, well, both of them are see-its.
Both of them are see-its. Okay, both of those two. All right, so can we look ahead a little bit? Your 5 most anticipated movies of 2025.
Right, and 2025 is stacked. We've got a lot of stuff, whether you're a Marvel fan, a DC fan, and I've got 5 that I think people are going to be really interested in, not necessarily only superheroes. So one of them is Superman.
Okay.
This is James Gunn's kind of reboot of the DC universe. We have David Cornsweet as Superman. I'm very excited for that.
That one getting a lot of buzz. Like, I've heard a lot about that already.
And the trailer came out. Did you see the trailer?
I saw the trailer.
Oh, my goodness.
I really like the trailer.
And then Ryan Coogler is teaming back up with Michael B. Jordan. That's Creed. That's Fruitvale Station. That's
okay, so that's one of my favorites.
Black Panther, Wakanda Forever. They're teaming up again, and you cannot go wrong with that. And apparently it might be a vampire film.
All right, is that one Sinners?
Sinners, yep.
Sinners. Okay, the next one is Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning.
Right, this may be the last outing for Tom Cruise in
I like
Mission
that you
Impossible.
say it might be, even though it says the final.
You hear it's the final, but then suddenly a sequel comes back. Squid Game Season 2 comes in. But I'm very excited to see what he does this time that make me terrified of why he's doing all of these stunts and putting himself in harm's way.
Are you a Tom Cruise fan?
I'm a fan of him in all of his movies, what he's doing and how he's dedicated to it.
That's how I feel. I'm a Tom Cruise movie fan. Mickey is coming out.
Mickey 17. So this is from Parasite director Bong Joon-ho, and it's starring Robert Pattinson. We've seen some trailers for this. It's been pushed back a few months, but this is one that is definitely going to be up for award season coming next year. And he's just an incredible director. He's from South Korea and has put out some incredible work.
You said Robert Pattinson, and Dina just fainted over there in the kitchen.
Yep,
she will be at the movie premiere, I'm sure of it. And finally, Wicked for Good. What's this about?
Well, we all have to hold space for part 2 of this because Wicked is coming back. This is the conclusion
Oh, that's the name of the second one.
Wicked.
How did I not know that was the name of the
You gave me a look like you were confused.
I'm embarrassed.
No, it's okay.
I'm holding space now, I promise. I promise my space is held.
It's going to be incredible. I'm so excited to see the completion of it. I may have learned a little bit too much about the book, and so I have some spoilers for it, but I'm very excited. The first, I think, scene for the first Wicked is basically the end of the book. So I'm curious of where that goes.
Wait, they did the end and then went back?
Yeah, so maybe we'll have a completely different perspective when we go back and watch the first movie now that we see the second.
I so wanted the second part when I saw the first part. I just wanted it to keep going. I know so many people out there did too. We're waiting till when for that second part?
Oh, I believe that's coming out in August, sometime around then?
It might even be Christmas time.
Maybe Christmas, yep.
Yeah.
We got the Megaplex
We
guy
have Jeff here
right
from
behind
Megaplex.
us. Yeah.
He's like, it's going to be a minute, but a lot of movies in between
Yep.
now and then. If people want to see your reviews, what should they do?
Oh, go to abc4.com, click Shows tab, and see it or skip it, or just go to my Instagram for Patrick Beatty Reviews. Also, this weekend, Apple TV Plus is free. So if you want to watch any of the new stuff coming out right now, I think like Bad Sisters, Shrinking, Severance, so many good ones.
You know I love Shrinking.
Yep.
You know I've been watching that. Thank you, Patrick.
Thank
Happy
you.
New Year.
Happy New Year.
Hey, still ahead.